what do you think Quo will be remembered for after you guys are all gone? What do you think you guys contributed to rock and roll?
Well, I think, we've been around for all these years. I think longevity is one of the things that we'll be known for, because we've been doing it a long while, and we've always kept our heads down. We've always been faithful to the fans. We've as far as I can remember, we've never let anybody down. We always give, I think people who go to a Quo concert know what to expect. They know it's going to be loud. They know it's going to be furious. They know they're going to enjoy it. And we've never let them down. I mean, that is our attitude to going out on stage as well. Give it 100%, nothing less. Whether you're playing to 2,000 people or 20,000 people, go out and give it 100%. And we've always been aware of that, and we've always been faithful to the fans in that respect. Yeah. And I guess, we'll be remembered for having more hits, I think, than anybody else. Right. And if you told me this when I was a kid, that we were going to have more hits, if you like, than the Beatles, I mean, you would have laughed and fell over. Right. Somebody had told you that. But I mean, that's the way it's happened. I mean, this Bull of Quo single is the 100th single now. Right. Wow. Cool. Why do you think? Somebody told me that the other day. I didn't know that. Somebody just told it me the other day. So. Funny, yeah. Why do you think the idea and the concept of Boogie grabbed you and took a hold of you so long and so hard that there's so much Boogie all over your records? Well, I mean, in the early days, when you're young, one strives to find direction to go in. I was playing guitar and I didn't have a set direction. I could play this, I could play that style, I could play, a bit of picking, a bit of country, I could play all that sort of stuff. And then Francis and I, in about 1969, we were in Germany and we went to this club in a place called Bielefeld in Germany, and we heard the Doors doing Roadhouse Blues, which of course went ding, 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 ding. And we sat there and we looked at one another, and it was just one of those moments that you were never going to forget, that, just this infectious boogie rhythm just got hold of us, and we thought, well, we've got to have some of that. And consequently, Quo is known now for the 12-bar shuffle, and that changed our lives. Just going to that club that night and hearing the Doors' Roadhouse Blues, it changed everything. Interesting. And you hear that on tracks like Slow Train and Don't Think It Matters. I mean, what specifically do you think caused you to add sort of that metal element into Boogie? Well, it's just something that kind of heaviness that I really love in music, and particularly in our own music, and to be fortunate enough to be in a band that is capable of producing that kind of weight and that kind of chording. And to me, it's a very sexy rhythm. It always has been. It's a real turn on to play it. When it's really on the money some nights, it's still, even these days, it still puts the hairs up on the back of your neck, It's just a wonderful style to play, and I'm so pleased we found it. And, it's been panned, and over the years that we only play 3 chords, but we play them in a certain way that nobody else plays it. And, it's one of those things that nobody else can play a 12-bar shuffle now without going, hang on, I'm not sure we can do that because we're going to sound like Quo. So I think we've established it to that point, and I'll settle for that.